We all know of your daughter's misfortune. If I can help her in any way, you have only to speak.
May I speak to you alone?
I trust the two men with my life. They are my two right arms. I cannot insult them by sending them away.
I raised my daughter in American fashion. I believe in America. America has made my fortune. I gave my daughter freedom, and yet taught her never to dishonor her family. She found a boyfriend, not an Italian. She went to the movies with him. She stayed out late, but he never came to meet her parents. I accepted all this without a protest. The fault is mine. 2 months ago, he took her for a drive. He had a masculine friend with him. They made her drink whiskey, and then they tried to take advantage of her. She resisted. She kept her honor, so they beat her like an animal. When I went to the hospital, she had 2 black eyes. Her nose was broken. Her jaw was shattered. They had to wire it together. She wept because her pain. Father, Father, why did they do it? Why did they do this to me? And I wept. Why did I weep? She was the light of my life. An affectionate daughter, a beautiful girl. She trusted people, and now she will never trust them again. She will never be beautiful again. Sorry. I went to the police like a good American. 2 boys were arrested. They were brought to trial. The evidence was overwhelming, and they pleaded guilty. The judge sentenced them 3 years in prison and suspended the sentence. Suspended the sentence! They went free the very day. I stood in the courtroom like a fool, and those bastards smiled at me. Then I said to my wife, for justice, we must go to Don Corleone.
Why did you go to the police? Why didn't you come to me first?
What do you want of me? Tell me what you wish, but do what I beg you to do.
And what is that? Huh? That I cannot do. You are being carried away.
I'll pay you anything you ask.
We have known each other many years, you and I. But until this day, you never came to me for counsel or help. I can't remember the last time you invited me to your house for a cup of coffee, though my wife is a godmother to your only child. Let us be frank. You spurned my friendship. You feared to be in my debt.
I didn't want to get in trouble.
No, don't speak. You found America paradise. You had a good trade. You made a good living. You thought the world a harmless place where you could take your pleasure as you wished. You never armed yourself with true friends. After all, the police guarded you. There were courts of law. You and yours could come to no harm. You didn't need Don Corleone. Very well. My feelings are wounded, but I'm not the sort of person who thrusts his friendship on those who do not value it, on those who think me of little account. Now you come to me and say, Don Corleone, give me justice. And you do not ask with respect. You do not offer me your friendship. You come into my home on the bridal day of my daughter and ask me to do murder. And you say, I will pay you anything. No, I'm not offended. Oh, Buonasera, what have I ever done to make you treat me so disrespectfully?
America has been good to me. I want to be a good citizen. I wanted my child to be American.
Well spoken. Very well. Then you have nothing to complain about. The judge has ruled. America has ruled. Bring your daughter flowers and a box of candy when you go visit her in the hospital. That will comfort her. Be content. After all, this is not a serious affair. The boys were young, and one of them is the son of a powerful politician. No, my dear Amerigo, you have always been honest. I must admit, though you spurned my friendship, that I would trust the given word of Amerigo Buonasera more than I was any other man's. So, give me your word that will put aside this madness. It is not American. Forgive, forget. Life is full of misfortunes.
I ask for justice.
The court gave you justice.
No, they gave the youth justice. They did not give me justice.
What is your justice?
An eye for an eye.
You ask for more. Your daughter is alive.
Let them suffer as she suffers. How much shall I pay you?
Why do you fear to give your first allegiance to me? You go to the law courts and wait for months. You spend money on lawyers who know full well you are to be made a fool of. You accept judgment from a judge who sells himself like the worst whore in the street. Years gone by, when you needed money, you went to the banks and paid ruinous interest, waited hat in hand like a beggar, while they sniffed around, poked their nose up your very asshole to make sure you could pay them back. But you had come to me, my purse would have been yours. If you had come to me for justice, those scum who ruined your daughter would be weeping bitter tears this day. If by misfortune an honest man like yourself made enemies, they would become my enemies. And then, believe me, they would fear you.
Be my friend, Godfather.
Good. You shall have your justice. Someday, and that day may never come, I'll call upon you to do me a service in return. Until that day, consider this justice a gift from my wife, your daughter's godmother.
Grazie. Grazie mille.